What's up, everyone? So I recently did another experiment trying to get as much performance out as I can. I swapped out my stock motors that came on the scooter with some aftermarket motors, and these are real prevalent on the market right now. I'll show you how to identify them in a minute. With these new motors, I can easily sustain 50 miles an hour, and I did top out at 54 at one time as well. So I think I'm getting about 3 miles per hour more out of them on the top end, and also just the overall feeling of them are much smoother. The other ones felt rough. My stock motors felt rough when I was pushing them really hard. That's totally gone with these. They're smoother, more power, a little bit more power, and a little bit more on the top end. The controllers I'm running, and I have been for a while, are the Yunli 60 volt 45 amp controllers, and the model number, as you can see on the bottom there, is CC1. So I highly recommend these. I'll show you where to get both these and the motors here in a minute. Also, the throttle I'm using is the DS20 throttle, also made by Yunli, who makes these controllers. They made this throttle to go along with this controllers. These motors are prevalent on the market right now. You can get them on Amazon, eBay. I personally got mine off AliExpress. As far as identifying them, there's no special markings on them whatsoever. It just has the 60 volt 2800 watt. I imagine the next 4 digits a year manufactured, 2024. But that's it. There's no other identifying factors on these. It's all black on the one side, and they have both the motor cable and the brake rotor coming out on the right hand side, which matches my old motors. You want to pay attention to that if you're buying new motors. Some of them have like the motor cable coming out on the right and the brake caliper on the left, so you wouldn't want to do that. These are also split rim motors, so they're not solid rim like the original ones. The stock ones were solid rims and they had vacuum tires. In other words, they did not have inner tubes, whereas these are split rims, so therefore you do need to use a tire with inner tube in it. In my opinion, as far as ride smoothness and handling goes, I did not notice really certainly no negative effects going to tube tires from the vacuum tubeless tires. I did have a clearance issue right here with the rear of my caliper rubbing against that part of the motor that sticks out there. To alleviate that, I had to add a couple small washers underneath the caliper there. You can see where I'm pointing. So that raised the caliper up a little bit and gave me the clearance I needed between the caliper and the motor. So these motors are really easy to find. I'm on Amazon here, and if you just type in 60 volt 2800W for 2800 watt, hit search, and it's going to pull up a bunch of things, but there's the motor. 11-inch front and rear hub, 2800 watt. Here's another one, it's the same. Here's another one, it's the same. These are all the same motor, just sold by different sellers, different prices. Watch the price because some of them have higher delivery fees, like this one has $20 delivery fees. Anyway, just to identify them, some of them have this Roadrunner scooters insignia on them. I bought mine on AliExpress. The picture did show the Roadrunner scooters. The motors I got did not have that insignia on it. I don't think it matters. That's just a branding thing or something, maybe a customization or something. The telltale thing is in the description of the motor. All of the motors I saw that are the same motor will always mention 1900 RPMs, idling speed 1900 RPMs. So let's go back here real quick. Jump down to this next one. This one you might be able to get a little cheaper. 11 inch, same thing, 60 volt 2800 watt, looks the same. Now you notice this one doesn't have the Roadrunner motors insignia. This looks more like the one I got. It's just all black. The pictures look different, but again, if we go down into the description, it mentions that idling speed of 1900. Basically, the description is pretty much same, almost word for word, between all these. For the Yunli CC1 controllers, along with the DS20 Yunli throttle, you can just go into your internet browser, type in ordospeed.com. That is the name of the factory store for Yunli. Let's go ahead and search. That will take us to their website. You can do many things, but if you go to store, it takes you to this page. Get your controllers from Origin Factory. I'm going to tap that, and that takes me to the store on AliExpress. And there they are. So for $168 you can get the two controllers with the DS20 throttle and the connecting cables, so the whole package for 168 bucks. Last thing is tires. Again, they need to be tube type tires. So the tires I'm using are made by a company, or the brand name is CST 90/65-6.5. I like these tires a lot. I highly recommend them. I got these on AliExpress as well. And here they are. You can get the tire, a tire, single tire with inner tube for $34 and free shipping. I'm pretty happy with the results I got. I feel this is definitely an upgrade from the stock motors. Other than that, I should be uploading another video here pretty soon showing performance with these new motors. Till then, guys, take care, peace, ride safe.